is multiple phases. All right, so I think we're getting a lot of questions that are along the lines of when is this going to happen, when is that going to happen, how come we haven't had a chance to talk about this or that. We're not there yet, and we're going to go through a little bit. It's always dangerous to put out a schedule to say this date is going to be the date that we're going to, because this is a moving process. You know, it morphs into its own, you know, it kind of follows its own path, because a lot of times you get into something and you realize, hey, the public needs a little bit more education on this, or the council wants to take a step back and get more information about something else. So right now, we are in the situation where we have just started looking at drafts of the redevelopment plan. All right, the redevelopment plan is really, I like to look at it as phase one, where we've solicited a lot of public input in order to craft a zoning ordinance for those properties that we put in the redevelopment area. So, and that's all it is. It is a template for which we're going to build a redevelopment project out of. So you're not going to have the level of detail at this phase. When the introduction of this redevelopment plan takes place, there will still not be traffic studies or school studies or anything in place for the introduction. The introduction is just saying, hey, we've identified these parcels of land. We know that we'd like to have a building that's no bigger than this and no wider than that, and we're going to put certain general parameters on it. That will give us the ability then to hire a redeveloper. Right? So if we're putting general time frames on stuff, we're saying that by, I think that we've started to craft out a schedule that looks like in March we're going to be doing a joint meeting with the planning board and the council. We're going to try to, that's really an open session because it's going to be a notice of council meeting.
Yeah, so this is something for you guys to all think about, but didn't